Hello, and welcome to DVC Drama's Spring Semester Musical Theater livestream. We are elated to present you the first round of self-tape solos that were assigned to the Spring Semester class of musical theater. We deeply encourage you to donate at any point during this broadcast, and we'll be dropping the link here in this sort of format, or we'll also be including it in the live chat. So if you want to chat with us and celebrate any of the viewers that you are supporting tonight, by all means, chat with us here in the live chat, and we'll be sure to start a party here. So without further ado, be sure to tune in, be sure to donate to DVC Drama and support our wonderful department, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Good evening, Dr. Ohara. I'm glad you could make it. I know it's frustrating getting to Midtown at this time of day. The uptown in R is a pain. Not to mention the rain. But thank you for coming, sir. I have something to say. I'm allergic to cats. That's part of the reason I asked to have dinner with you. I'm allergic to cats. I know it's hardly a life-threatening medical hello. See, when I was born, they expected me later, so I spent 2 months in an incubator. Ever since that, I can't be near a cat. I can tell by your smirk. You think this is silly and borderline phobic, perhaps. But this innocent quirk can cause such a violent reaction my lung could collapse. So bear with me, sir, this is nothing sordid. Your patience, I promise, will be rewarded. I'm really not bats, just allergic to cats. But Julie loves cats, as you know, they're her passion and joy. She knits them wool sweaters and crochets them hats. On their birthday, she sews them their own special toy. There's Meowser, Miss Mew, Cookie Puss, Alexander. Her house is a playground of pee and dander. So I cough and I wheeze, pop a fistful of Claritin D's, try to hide before anyone sees. I'm allergic to cats. For over a year, I've hidden from Julia each anaphylactic display. Oh, because she's such a dear. If she knew how cats made me suffer, she'd give them away. But she is my world, I live for her truly. Julie loves cats, and I love Julie. So she tickles their toes, and I smile as my throat starts to close. But I vow that she'll never suppose I'm allergic to cats. Well, Dr. Ohara, I feel that I've buried the headline. The point of my story is murky, I have to concede. I hope that I've shown you tonight I love your daughter with all of my might. So humbly I stand, asking you for her marital hand. What life will be blissful and grand. With Julie and Meowser, Miss Mew, Cookie Puss, Alexander, the Dander, the P, and me.
It's taken all my courage to approach you, not to mention all my stamina to follow you across the hills and deserts. But I feel as if I'm ready to confess to you the feelings that I've hidden with great diligence and labor. Behind the facade of your odd little next door neighbor. large feet, and I'm not very proud of my pitiful tweet. But I've now got a tail that is something to see. Oh, notice me, Horton, feather by feather. This is your next door neighbor calling. Notice me, Horton, Horton together. We could be great. Oh, notice me, Horton, put down the clover. This is your next door neighbor calling. There's a new leaf, your neighbor's turned over. I was just a no one only yesterday. You showed up and showed me something more. Now I've become a someone who has someone to believe in and to be there for. I will not give up hope. I was hooked from the start when I noticed your kind and your powerful heart. So notice me, Horton. Notice me, Horton. Notice me, Horton. The way I notice you.
I have trained myself, going shelf by shelf, and I know every item in the store. Every tube, jar, box, bottle, carton, and container, where they are, what they cost, what they're for. Although it's something you have never thought about, Mr. Marichek, try me. You need a man who knows the business inside out, Mr. Marichek, try me. You need help or I have never spoken. And why break someone in when I'm already broken? In this emergency, I wouldn't let you down, Mr. Marichek, try me. Oh, I can see by the uncertain way you frown that you've asked yourself, why me? For first-class clerking and conscientious working, Mr. Marichek, why not try me? You wish to return this jar, madam? Certainly right you are, madam. You say it smells like a drowned cat. It does at that. At Marichek's, madam, we claim with pride, the customer must be satisfied. The customer must be satisfied. By the way, we have a special sale on autumn heather. Let me spray some on your hair. Shh, shh, here we'll smell it together. It has the 3 elements of good perfume. Attractive to the nose, invisible to the eye, and functional. My wife has used it time and again. It's very appealing to us men. I use it myself every now and then. Certainly, madam. Oh, Miss Ritter! Miss Ritter! That's 20 and 6 for the autumn heather, 8 and 3 for the cream, 32 even for that bottle of mermaid's dream, 1 and 3 for the eyebrow pencil, 9 for the large shampoo, and then for the jar you're bringing back, that's 4 and 2 for you. That's a total of 98 less 4 and 2 for the jar, out of 100. Here's your change, 5 and 2. There you are. The biggest sale in several years, I believe. Thank you, madam. Please call again. Glad I could help. Here is my card. Thank you, madam. Please call again. Do call again. Madam! I would gladly grow a mustache if you'd like, Mr. Marichek. Try me. Oh, I would even think of giving up my bike, Mr. Marichek. Try me for first-class clerking and conscientious working. Mr. Marichek, why not try me?
Because it's the best, because it is fun. I love play rehearsal, and I get depressed as soon as it's done. But not depressed as in like kill yourself depressed. No, I'm not into self-harm. Dude, I swear here, check my arm. See, I just use the word to emphasize a point. Show the passion that I've got. I am passionate a lot. I have gigantic feelings, random frantic feelings about most everything. Like gun control, like spring, like if I'm living up to all I'm meant to be. I also have a touch of ADD. Where was I? Oh, right. I love play rehearsal because you're equipped with direction and text. Life is easy in rehearsal. You follow a script so you know what comes next. Anywho, the point that I'm getting to is sometimes life can't work out in the way it works out in the play. Like the only time I get to be the center of attention is when I'm Juliet Oblige Dubois. And can I mention that was really one of my best roles? Did you see that? I was incredibly commanding, I think. It made me realize there just aren't enough strong roles for women in theater these days, particularly high school theater. Do you find that? Because I totally find that. And no matter how hard I try, it's impossible to narrow down the many reasons why I love play rehearsal. I happiness cry whenever it starts. It's just so universal, getting to try playing so many parts. Most humans do one thing for all of their lives. The thought of that gives me highs. I have so many interests I want to pursue. And why am I telling this to you? Guess there's a part of me that wants to. Well, there's also a part of me that wants to go blah, blah, blah. So I did it. Back to play rehearsal. My brain is like bzz. My heart is like wow. Because we're here at play rehearsal. And it's starting. We're starting. It's starting soon.
She was such an incredible woman. And one night we both set ourselves free. I could feel all the power inside her. And she seemed to release it to me. Then she suddenly said, I can't see her. And the thought of it drove me insane. So I find up a tree, I am creeping to the roof over where she is sleeping. And I sit there all night in the rain. And a thinking, what am I doing up on a roof? What am I doing out in the rain? What kind of feelings make a man blind? What am I doing out of my mind with love? And her father, my father are down on the lawn, and they're shouting, what is he doing up on a roof? What is he doing out in the rain? What kind of feelings make a man blind? What kind of guy goes out of his mind with love? I decided that I learned my lesson. I rejoined all the sensible men. Now no matter how tempting the woman, I won't ever go crazy again. When I'm safe and alone in my bedroom, thanking God I'm not shaking and wet. I think back to the night I felt tingles, holding tight not to slide down the shingles, feeling feelings I'll never forget. And I wish I was saying, what am I doing up on a roof? What am I doing out in the rain? What kind of feelings make a man blind? What am I doing out of my mind with, what am I doing tailing her car? What am I doing inside her bushes? What am I doing covered with mud? What am I doing out of my mind with love? With love. What am I doing? What am I doing stealing her scarf? What am I doing sniffing her perfume? What am I doing sniffing her trash? What am I doing testing her door, not dialing her phone, trampling her tulips, bugging her friends, petting her dog? What am I doing out of my mind with love? What am I doing out of my mind with love?
Close the window, draw the curtain, hide the bright light of the moon, hang the dresses, ugly dresses. No one likes maroon. Wipe off all that stupid lipstick. Return the earrings to their case. Makeup won't make any difference. It's still the same old face. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny you believed that it was real? Pretty funny. All disasters have an can find one if you try. You went dancing, you were dancing. You were dancing with a guy. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Aren't you funny? Pathetically naive and desperate to believe you can always find some good. Well, you misunderstood, or you've been dreaming. 'Cause people are just cruel. Shut the light off, turn the bed down. No more crying, don't you dare. You'll wake up sometime tomorrow and forget to even care. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? For a moment, he convinced me I could be pretty funny.
I'd like to be a lion and take my sequins and tights and silk top hats. I know I could be a lion and take me. Always wanna run with cats. I'd have a whip and never use it, and simply hold it in my hand. I'd like to be a lion tamer. If I could be a lion tamer, I'd be someone grand. I could begin with baby leopards, move on to tiger cubs, and then after I learn to handle lions, maybe I could learn to man. I never wanted fancy mansions, butlers and boatmen livery. I never wanted lots of money. Money can buy what you really need. I never asked for any favors, but here I am on all these knees. Please let me be a lion tamer. If I could be a lion tamer, would it be hard to finally notice me?
You're damn right I'm going. The only trouble is, I don't know where. of it, know what I am. I'm good and sick of it. Where am I going? Why do I care? Run to the Bronx or Washington Square. No matter where I run, I meet myself there looking inside of me. What do I see? Anger and hope and doubt. What am I all about? And where am I going? You tell me. Where am I going? What do I see? Anger and hope and doubt. What am I all about? And where am I going? You tell me.
You don't need to love me, but tell me that you do. Don't make me any promises, just promise we're not through. Don't give me one damn thing, I won't let you call this free. Just let me give to you, it's the only thing I need. I know that this can work, you plant one simple seed, you'd see it grow. You don't need to love me to know. You don't need to need me, it's better that you don't. If each of us could walk away, it won't matter that I won't. We'll both be self-contained, but together, not alone. You can keep me in the dark, hell, it's all I've ever known. But we both could use a friend who'll always check the phone and take the call. You don't need to need me at all. Let me be your emergency contact, your occasional +1. Your excuse to take a sick day when the forecast calls for sun. We can keep on being lonely, but we don't have to be apart. And I'll never even ask you to let me have your heart. So I'll never break your heart. No, I'll never break your heart. You don't need to love me to let me help you through. You don't need to confide in me, you're crap enough for two. You don't need to answer, I'll know before you do. But hear me and believe me that you don't need to love me the way that I love you.
You gotta love that man. He's like my personal angel. I've always wanted the kind of life that I've been having as Harold's wife. What a catch I have caught. He would buy me the moon if the moon could be bought. I'm telling you, you gotta love that man. I really love that man. He likes me dressed to the nines. I say 2 words and then ta-da. There's me completely in Prada. And I got the boots that go with the belt, that go with the bag, that go with my wonderful life with Harold. You gotta love that man. Ba-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Wah-wah. Su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su-su. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh. God, I love that man, but he's been working too hard. I keep on telling him how we should take a few weeks in Maui, and we'll feel the breeze and sample the poi. I'll go see John home, and I'll say, oh boy, how I love you, Harold. I hit the jackpot with Harry. He's a gem. He's a beaut. He looks cute in his suit, and he loves me to boot, I'm telling you. God, love that man. Love that man. I love that man. I love that man.
She keeps filling up the hut with rubbish, like flowers and plants. And not only is it overcrowded, it's loaded with ants. She is definitely too intrusive, a nuisance, and yet she's an interesting creature this eve. She's developing a strange new habit, which doesn't make sense. She's forever reaching out to touch me, which makes me feel tense. She is definitely quite eccentric, a numbskull, and yet she's an interesting creature this eve. Colors drive her absolutely crazy. The gold of the sun, the purple on the hills, crimson colored clouds in the skies. When I say this is sentimental hogwash, foolishness, she simply sighs. When I'd rather be alone and resting, then she comes around and invariably starts describing some wonder she's found, and invariably gets my back up, yet invariably I perceive she's an interesting creature this eve. Once I saw her standing on a hilltop, her head tilted back, the sunlight on her face, gazing at the flight of a bird. Suddenly I saw that she was beautiful. Beautiful, yes, that's the word. There are animals around this garden more soothing than she. There is nothing in the whole of Eden more pleasant to see. If she'd only learn to keep her mouth shut, 1 minute at a time, why, I believe I could just possibly enjoy watching this curiously interesting creature called Eve.
jerk trying to make a deal. A friend is the person who most of all cares about what you feel. And nothing is harder than learning a friend isn't real. A friend sends notes back and forth all day and doesn't care that you can't spell. A friend knows you've got a crush on your teacher, but a friend would never tell. A friend's outside waiting the minute you both hear the bell. And if your heart is always breaking, 'cause the world is just not fair. When you're at your worst, your friend's the first one there, giving you something to lean on. And that's what it means to be a friend. A friend won't smoke when she's in your room or laugh at the poems you write. A friend won't go and start kissing your brother the minute you're out of sight. A friend is the person you call 16 times every night. And if your heart is always breaking and you want to run and hide, when you're at your worst, your friend is on your side. If someone moves in round the corner and you want to show him you care, so you give him all your last month of vacation and all of the time you can spare. And then on the first day of classes, he acts like you're not even there. Then he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He'll never know what it means to be a friend.
That's what I needed. Just what I needed. Something hanging around my neck. A helpless thing depending on me. Depending on me to bear its burdens, clothe and feed it, practically carry it. A grown-up girl with the mind of a child, depending on me, measuring me, staring at me, measuring me. Everywhere I look, I can see her face. I can see her face, see it everywhere. And when I close my eyes, it stays. When like a leaf whirled on a wind, around my mind it plays. If in my two hands I could hold her face, with my fingertips kiss her eyes and lips, and make them love and light and shine. But that would take two other hands, not mine. take two other hands, not
Make this part look rugged. Allegheny Plateau. This dark shaded stripe, bum bum bum, is the front. Paint the long ridges and valleys below. Our town is this dot. Quick dashes mark the property, and Beach Creek a rope that turns and bends. Little squares for houses strung along roads. The land transfigures into topographic codes. Maps show you what is simple and true. Try laying out a bird's eye view. Not what he told you, just what you see. What do you know? That's not your dad's mythology. Dad was born on this farm. Here's our house. Here's the spot where he died. I can draw a circle. His whole life fits inside. 4 miles from our door, I-80 ran from shore to shore on this way from the Castro to Christopher Street. The road not taken, just 4 miles from our door. You were born on this farm, here's our house. Here's the spot where you died. I can draw a circle. I can draw a circle. You lived your life inside.
Giving you sunshine, giving you dirt. You giving me nothing but heartbreak and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly, I'm down on my knees. Oh please, grow for me. Giving you plant food, water to sip. Giving you potash, you giving me zip. Pot, how I miss you. Oh, Pot, how you tease. Oh, please, grow for me. Giving you southern exposure to get you to thrive. Pinch your back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. It tried with levels of moisture. Desert to mud. Giving you girl lights and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? Giving you sunlight, giving you rain. Looks like you're not happy unless I open a vein. I'll give you a few drops that'll appease. Oh please grow for me.
Don't know this man,
don't know a thing. You come here with these horrifying stories, these contemptible conceits, and you say you understand how a man's heart beats, and you don't know a thing. You don't know this man. You don't even try. When a man writes his mother every Sunday, pays his bills before they're due, works so hard to feed his family, there's your murderer for you, and you stand there spitting words that you know aren't true, and you don't know this man. I don't think you could. You don't have the right to know a man that wise and good. He is a decent man. He is an honest man. And you don't know. And you never will. Not from me, not from anyone who knows him. Not a morsel, not a crumb, not a clue. I have nothing more to say to you.